Hello YouTube. I think it's time that I rant a little bit. And today I want to rant about something new to the educational system. Infinite Campus. Infinite Campus is an online tool that teachers can use to post students' grades and that parents could use to follow their students' progress throughout the school year. A great concept in theory, but there are a few things that cause it not to be so great for the people who use it. Mainly, that nobody knows how to use it. This system has been in my school for 2 years, and each year the district has redone it and had to reteach the teachers how to use it and how to utilize its tools. This causes a lot of confusion to both the teachers, the parents, and the students. Mainly that you can never really be sure what grades you are viewing on the Infinite Campus. And here's really where my issue comes. In my school, we receive many grades throughout the day. Some of those grades could be test grades, they could be quiz grades, they could be homework grades, or they could be anything else that the teacher feels like giving you a grade for. But sometimes the way they enter that grade into the computer is not the way they intended to. For instance, if they collect a homework, and they count it as a quiz, and you see you got a 10 out of 10 on that homework, but it comes up as a 10 for a quiz, you're going to be confused. Mainly how you got a perfect score on something, and yet the computer shows it as you got 10%. Now this is simply communication problems. There are ways around it. There are ways teachers can be more consistent in the things that they post. But it doesn't really address the main issue that I have with Infinite Campus. The main issue I have is that the teachers use this new form of communication to give us more grades than we actually have. It seems that now in class, everything we do, from big things like tests and quizzes to little things like homework, and even less, like class participation and answering a do now, get a grade that goes on the Infinite Campus. Now throughout a semester, that's a lot of grades, and it's hard to figure out how they fit together into your final grade. And I guess that's the main issue I have with it. I mean, it's fine to see that you got perfect homeworks and you got an 84 on a quiz, and a 92 on a quiz, and a 100 on a test, and a 93 on a test, but you don't know how all of those go together into your one final numerical grade. Which is the problem when a parent goes on a portal to check their kid's grades, and they see the individual grades, but not the overall grade. Because let's say, for instance, a student does terrible on homeworks, and gets 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 on homeworks, and that's where they are. But on tests, they're getting 100s and 99s and 98s, and on quizzes, they're getting 100s and 99s and 98s. The tests and quizzes count more in their grade than the homeworks. But Infinite Campus doesn't display that message well. What Infinite Campus does is give you the whole melting pot of grades, but doesn't give you the final fondue. So how can we make this better? First of all, I think teachers should better indicate what grades are for what. Better show what's a test, what's a quiz, what's a homework, what's a lab, what's class participation, what's a do now, what the grade is, and how much it counts. There should be a way for you to go on and view your overall grade, so you know whether the poor homework you did is just a poor homework, or if the teacher is listing it as a quiz. Because there's a huge difference between a 60 on a quiz and a 60 on a homework. I feel that this tool has a lot of potential, but it isn't yet formed enough to serve its purpose. And with a little development, I'm sure it could be a very useful tool for monitoring your development through school. That's all I have to say. I thank you for sitting through this video. I understand I probably blabbered a lot, but I needed to get this off my chest. I also need to make a video today. Pick your favorite excuse. Let's try something different. In the comments, tell me how you think our educational system can be improved. Live long and prosper.